You know, by now, a lot of y'all have seen or at least heard about that video out of Chicago, the one where that young mother and her kids were jumped by a group of teenagers. And let me be real with you, that was hard to watch. It was disturbing. It hit a nerve because nobody wants to imagine something like that happening to somebody they love. But what happened afterwards, man, that was something different. That was something we don't see enough, because the way people showed up, the way the neighborhood, the men, the women, the everyday people came out to protect, to defend, to say, no, we're not tolerating that nonsense in our community, that was powerful. And for a moment, it felt like the whole city said the same thing with one voice. And yeah, I know every crowd got a few folks with bad intentions, but I didn't see the situation escalate into anything that caused more harm. I saw a community finally standing together on the right thing, and that made me proud. Because if you look past the drama that the internet tries to amplify, if you look past the negativity the media loves to broadcast, what you saw that day was the real us. People who can stand together, people who can protect our own without destroying our own, people who can come together with discipline, purpose, and unity. So here's the question I keep asking myself. What would happen if we showed up for each other like that on a regular basis? Not just when tragedy hits, not just when something goes viral, but every day, every situation, every neighborhood, every block. What would happen if we moved with one mission, one voice, one goal to prove that we are not who the media label us to be? To prove that we are not the stereotype they keep replaying. To prove that we can be organized, intentional, protective, and powerful. Because if we could show up like that for something negative, imagine what we could build if we showed up like that for something positive. Imagine a crowd that big pulling up for a community cleanup. Imagine that same unity showing up for our schools. Imagine that same protection going towards our elders, our kids, our businesses. Imagine that same discipline being used to build something instead of react to something. So the real question is this: how do we take this moment, this spark, and turn it into momentum? How do we take this unity and make it standard, not situational? How do we turn this one moment of reaction into a whole culture of action? Because what we saw wasn't a fluke. It was a preview, a reminder of what we're capable of. Now, it's on us to expand it without waiting on another tragedy to push us there.